Yes. Well, Rebecca.
Rahmani from Omek.
There we go. All right. So now, what do we would explain what we've got going on here? There are several objects on this table. Tell me about this.
Omek. Well, that's our company. So what we do is
The back is blank. Sorry. Okay. So, no, seriously. It's in beta. Don't worry. All right. So really, what's going on here?
So what's going on here is what we have is.
Sorry, I get in the habit of doing this and then not doing that. So sorry, go ahead.
As you know, it is now possible to use your body instead of a mouse or a controller.
I've heard this.
And there's a number of cameras out there, and as is known in the world, there are a number of different platforms. So what we do is we're basically democratizing this technology. It's about any depth camera, any kind of hardware platform. So right now this is running on my PC, but we have embedded platforms. You are able to put this today into television, smart TVs. It could be in all-in-ones. It could be in a set-top box. So on a console, and what we allow is for any of those hardware manufacturers to know that they're putting this technology in, and they can then switch out cameras, because we know these cameras over time are going to develop, and you want to have something that's generic. And it's the same for game developers. If you're developing a game, you want to develop a game that doesn't work on one platform. You want to make sure your game can work on a lot of platforms.
So what layer exactly are you providing?
So we provide the software that interprets the data from the camera. It allows you to identify an individual. You don't have to calibrate. You just walk up. It sees you. There's no need for anything. And it also identifies your movements. And we have a gesture recording tool. So again, if you're a developer, you don't have to program gestures. You can just record them, and you can teach it whether it's swinging a sword or a ninja move that is a new move. You can do that just in a couple days. It's really shortens your development time. It means you can be a lot more creative developing your applications.
Okay. I recently wrote about something similar, or not something similar exactly, but something in the same line, which is PrimeSense establishing itself as the leader of a open gesture sort of, I don't know, not exactly, well, I don't know, it's like an open gesture community, which is doing sort of what you're doing, but I don't know whether they actually are going to be open or not, and nobody really knows what open means, but I mean, PrimeSense is a big mover in the field of gesture and depth sensing technology, having done some of the tech behind the Kinect and stuff like that. So do you see yourself as I mean, is this like a hacking solution? Is this a corporate solution? Is this aimed at professional developers? Is it aimed at I'm not really.
Okay, so let me explain to you. All right. So this actually is a PrimeSense camera that we're showing. This is a PrimeSense camera.
There you go.
Yeah, we work with any of their cameras. They're basically a camera maker, and they have some middleware that does work only with their cameras. So the PrimeSense cameras is one of many technologies. Their technology uses a slightly different kind of data gives to the computer than some of the other cameras. So their open system today isn't working with any other cameras. It could be in the future that other cameras may work with it, but
you're planning on having yours work with it too, and work with other cameras is the idea.
We're not planning. It works.
It works.
Yeah. We've been working with all the camera makers, including PrimeSense, for 6 years now, and it works on all the cameras. I mean, I can't say all, but all the commercial cameras that are out this year will be working, do work with this. We'll be announcing also not just for games, but for digital signage in a couple days. So not just games, but you'll be seeing this like in the mall when you walk by a sign, it'll start interacting with you.
Yeah, I'm actually excited about that. So I know it's kind of creepy and it's like the sort of Minority Report stuff, but like I think it's kind of cool that like there's just going to be a little depth sensing camera, a little, shooting out IR dots or whatever method they're using, and like it knows where I am. And, maybe it'll be something creepy, like, mannequins following me or something like that. But maybe it'll also be something cool. And, like, I'm excited about, I don't know. Demo, yeah. We need a demo, actually. Is there anything that we can see?
Well, this is just our media center, so it's been moving around.
It's been moving around. Well, just, if we can see anything, if there's a demo video, if you can, we're doing.
So let me see if I can recalibrate it.
That's right, recalibrate with this mic in your face. How about that?
No, the mic's not a problem, but it just has to pick me up. It hasn't picked me up just a second.
And so this camera is a PrimeSense camera. Is this the one that they just recently announced a couple of days ago?
Yep.
What's it called? I cannot remember. I didn't write it up.
I don't know the name. It's just PrimeSense.
This was PrimeSense was one of the developers behind the original the Kinect, which is the big Xbox 360 accessory right now, where you get in front of your TV and you do this and that, and we got to test it out at E3. and PrimeSense is one of the developers behind it, and they've got their own camera now, which is intended for use on a PC or on a non-360 platform. And as you can see, it kind of looks like a Kinect, which makes some sense. Oh, hold on, we're doing something here. All right, we're doing gestures. So tell us what's going on here. I'm going to interfere with your gestures by doing this.
So this is just a basic user interface for, like a media center, and you can pick music and, forward, backward, that kind of stuff. And of course, the user interface is a standard thing that anyone we're working with, if we're working with a set-top manufacturer or anybody like that, they want to see that we at least have this kind of scrolling stuff for scrolling through channels and scrolling through media. These are world towers, so I could just pick one of these, and then if I bring my other hand up, oh, sorry, the mic is interfering.
It's the microphone. Here, I'm gonna narrate. You do your thing. We're touching. We're going in. We're not. It's still a little finicky at this point.
There are a lot of people in the room, but it should be fine.
Is it distracted by the noise?
The noise makes absolutely no difference to the depth camera. So if I bring my second hand up, then I should be able to.
I don't want to. Oh, there we go. Something go up. There we go. I can see that.
Whatever. Again, this is all going to be customized, this interface for each one of the OEM customers that we have. They want it a different way. Some want the click action. Some want the holdover action. I'll show you also a game that Omek also developed, which is a mini game. Yeah.
And you're setting yourself up as the sort of universal middleman between the depth sensing camera of whatever brand and the application of whatever brand, game or whatever. All right, hold on, we're gonna watch the thing. Oh, here we go.
I didn't have to do any of that hold your hand out stuff. It's just easy. Okay. And I can just, raise. And that's a holdover action. This will pick holdover or pressing action. Either action is okay with it. And then I just get to raise. Oops. It's a little bit sensitive.
I'm getting hungry. These guys are all waiting in line. There's a line for the tortellinis and stuff over here. Hold on. All right. We're gonna. Here we go. Let's just watch this go. Looks like you're pausing by putting your hands down or something. There we go. All right. And all right. We're gonna get some tortellinis. We see what's going on here. I think we're picking up what you're putting down.
And it's really about being able to use all this technology anywhere on any appliance. We eventually see it as consumer appliances will use this everywhere. You'll be able to use this, and it's cool stuff.
Cool. Yeah, looking forward to it. Thanks. This is Omek and the amazing depth sensing Dreamcoat. Something like that's close. Thanks. All right. So I think do we have a next? Are we going over?